We're continuing to follow this developing story out of Boulder, Colorado today, in which there have been multiple fatalities, some sort of mass shooting at a supermarket in Boulder near to the University of Colorado campus. We opened the show this hour with a live report from local police officials who are sharing what information they are willing to share, which is not much. They are saying it was multiple fatalities, including a Boulder police officer. They will not say how many other people have been killed, saying that they were still processing the scene. They did say the public threat is over. A suspect is in custody and is receiving medical attention after being wounded in the incident, but we know very little beyond that. Anna Haynes is a student at the University of Colorado at Boulder. She's actually the editor of the CU Independent, which is the student-run news site at the University of Colorado. And she joins us now by phone. Anna, thank you so much for being with us. I appreciate you making time tonight.
Thank you, Rachel. I appreciate it.
So I understand that you live near to where the shooting was today and were able to witness at least some of what happened. Can you just describe what happened?
Yeah, so my roommate and I live directly across the street from the King Soopers. We initially heard what sounded like maybe fireworks or a car engine failing, but then the sounds kept going and they were gunshots. So I looked outside the window and I saw two things. I saw a body in the middle of the parking lot that I later realized was a dead body because they brought a body bag. And then I saw the shooter. He had the rifle. He was firing at somebody. It was blocked by a car, but I'm fairly sure he was firing at somebody. And he turned around and he ran up the handicap ramp into the building. And then after that, I saw people screaming and running out of the building.
So you saw him with a rifle, with a long gun in the parking lot, firing in the parking lot before entering the supermarket?
Yes, I did.
Did you, what did you make of it at the moment? Was it clear to you that he wasn't a police officer, that this wasn't somebody who was responding to the scene? Why did you believe that he at that point was the perpetrator, in effect, of the attack?
Mainly because we hadn't heard anything of a shooter yet. The police hadn't arrived. I don't think the police had yet been informed at that point. I believe that was the very beginning of it when he had just entered the parking lot. He didn't look like a police officer. He looked panicked. He looked like he was firing sort of in a panicked way. And I knew that it wasn't a police officer or anybody that should be handling a rifle.
Anna, in terms of how this unfolded over the course of the day, we know there was ultimately a massive police response, just because we've been able to see it over the course of the day. About how long did everything take to unfold? It sounds like you saw the very first instances of this. What you're describing is before even the first police officers were visible to you on site. How many hours of the course of the day did this take place?
So that happened at around 2:30 or 3 our time when I first witnessed the scene. But my roommate and I have been staring out the window at the scene since then, and it's been like 4 or 5 hours that we've just been staring. We can't really do anything else.
Yeah. Anna Haynes, a student at the University of Colorado at Boulder. You and your roommate were unlucky enough to be close enough to see it, lucky enough to not be caught up in it yourselves. But you guys need to take care of yourselves given what you've seen. This will undoubtedly be traumatic for you guys. Thank you for helping us understand what you saw.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.